Welcome to Psycho's Platters, episode 71. That's right. How about another 45 episode? Would you like another 45 episode? I've got maybe back-to-back 45 episodes. The second one won't be today, though. Kind of on a time crunch. All right, let me start off with a couple things that I found yesterday at a resale shop. How about that? I only paid $1 total for these. I'm from the Chicago area originally, okay? So I kind of thought that it was pretty neat that I found this 45 by a band called Trillion. All right. Trillion was around late 70s to around early 80s, roughly. Promo, white label on Epic. Sorry for the glare. Also, though, the picture sleeve is promo too, because it says demonstration only, not for sale, blah, blah, blah. Trillion, if I remember correctly, they only made about 2 albums. And the only members of any prominence that really came through there at one point, and he's co-writer on the single here, Hold Out, Fergie Fredrickson, who would replace Bobby Kimball in Toto in 1984 after the Toto 4 tour. He was on the Isolation album and had a minor hit with Stranger in Town. Good tune. I kind of like it. If I remember correctly, though, I think he'd come back again later in Toto's history. Unfortunately, he's passed away this year. And then the other one that came out of this is Pat Leonard. Pat Leonard would end up being involved in songwriting and on the production angle, if I remember correctly. He worked with Madonna to some extent in the 80s. I remember reading about that in one of my favorite magazines that's still being written up north called the Illinois Entertainer. Really nice mag. I really like that one. So that's one of them. The other two, found myself another Elvis EP. When these are cleaned up, it'll be a lot better. This one is not beat up, which is really nice. It's the Kid Galahad EP on here. You got Home is Where the Heart Is, I Got Lucky, Whistling Tune, King of the Whole Wide World. This is Living and Riding the Rainbow. And then lastly, I talked to Doug about this yesterday. Maybe somebody can help me out on this one, though. I picked this up. Now, I've never seen this label variation. I'm used to the other one. Do you believe in magic on Kama Sutra? I am used to the other one where they show the Buddha, well, not the Buddha-like figure, but you get what I'm saying. I'm not used to this label variation. Is this an original? Is it was it like a second press? Anybody help me out on this? I'm curious, okay? It's kind of neat, though. I like having it in my collection now. Go from that to, here is, I don't know if I've shown these before, forgive me. I ended up finding a bunch of 45s, I want to say maybe a year ago, and I found them. I'm still moving stuff around in the house. So let me show you what I do have here. Twist and Shout and Give Him a Great Big Kiss from the Shangri-Las on Redbird. I picked this up. This was kind of something. It was just a picture sleeve of It's Now or Never. No record, but I found that. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. And probably one of my favorite songs, Do You Want to Touch Me? Oh Yeah, which is a cover from what 70s singer? Anyone? Who said Gary Glitter? You're correct. He was pretty much a two-hit wonder because we all know that Oh Yeah Part 2 was the biggie on Boardwalk. Supertramp, It's Raining Again. Kind of interesting little sleeve. Yeah, I know. The picture sleeves are slightly beat up here. You have to forgive me on that. This is from 82. Also, anybody that's a Supertramp fan, You know who was on Famous Last Words, the last album with Roger Hodgson, who does background vocals? The Wilson sisters. That's right, Andy and Nancy Wilson from Heart are on a couple cuts. Ace Frehley's New York Groove and Snowblind in a Casablanca. The records are pretty much VG'd in near mint in all of these. Don Henley's Johnny Can't Read. What cracks me up is some of the price stickers. $1.99. Who paid $1.99 for 45s? Ouch. I don't remember paying that much. I don't know. Maybe I'm cuckoo. Styx, one of my favorite bands. Don't Let It End from '83. Here's the front. Here's the back. Rockin' Paradise. Rockin' the Paradise on A&M. One of my favorite Alan Parsons. Don't Answer Me. There's the front, which is like the Ammonia Avenue cover for an album. I like the back. All the scientists, guys, like instead of their head in the sand, it's like head in the soil, you know. On, of course, that Arista label. Okay, this is the one that was kind of neat. Had the cardboard cover for about 10 years. Found the 45 in the same batch. I finally was able to marry the two for Elvis Volume 1 EP on RCA. That's kind of cool. Conway Twitty, It's Only Make Believe on MGM. You know, I must have found a whole bunch of Buddy Holly stuff over the years. Because once again, I got Peggy Sue and Every Day on Coral. I got to tell you, I've never seen a nice Red Imperial like this. I mean, I've got a Red Imperial 78, but I didn't know that they made them for some of the 45s, at least around the era for Blueberry Hill. I always thought it was like, the other Imperial one. Another Elvis EP, this one, Jailhouse Rock EP. To Know Him Is to Love Him by the Teddy Bears on Door. Earth Angel by the Penguins on Dutone. Another Elvis EP. This one pretty much has got Heartbreak Hotel is the main cut on that. Anytime I see this label, I get excited. My eyes literally do pop. On Sun, Blue Suede Shoes, and Honey Don't. Ah, what a slab of rockabilly that is. Another nice slab, believe it or not, is Bebop-A-Loo-La and Woman Love, Gene Vincent on Capitol. Yeah, I found a bunch of RCA Elvis EPs. Go figure. Here's another one. This one here, Blue Suede Shoes, Tutti Frutti, Got a Woman, and Just Because. Like I said, they're in. They just need to be cleaned up, but they're in pretty decent shape. And lastly, I got this one because I really liked his work on Charlie Brown Christmas. On Fantasy, Vince Gilardi Trio, Cast Your Fate to the Wind, and Samba de Orphis. So I thought at least I'd show. Like I said, it's a quickie episode this time. My next episode will be another vinyl find that I found at a Salvation Army. I just found this bag too. This one for next one is all 80s promos. That'll be next episode, okay? For next week. Shout outs really quick. Wax Museum with Ronnie Dark. I'm sorry, Ronnie. I did not get to hear it tonight. I still was doing a little bit of post-birthday celebrations mixed with, I'm not going to lie, I wanted to see the Family Guy Simpson crossover. Oh, was it good. I loved it. But Wax Museum, please go like and subscribe them. And go subscribe to Ronnie Dark's YouTube channel, too. Vintage Rock and Shindig Magazine out of England. Go to there. Thrifty Music Collectors, Tim Smith and Company. Always great to do on all of those. YouTube vinyl community as well. Mean Mr. Mayo, Supra West, Rob Clark. I've been watching all your videos lately, a whole bunch of them. So keep it rocking, keep sharing the love, kids. Keep watching. Take care. God bless. Rock on. Till next week. Have good crate diggings.